We sat here for weeks. Got to get some goaltending. Guys need some goaltending. Can you get some goaltending? And they got goaltending, and they're really no further ahead. It's got to be frustrating for everybody involved. No kidding. The coaching staff, because you think of the coaches, everyone, and you can whatever you want to think about Daryl right now. And there's some people that are, it's ride or die with Daryl, and some other people feel it's definitely time to make a change, whatever the case may be. But you think of the other coaches on the staff they're skating with that team every day, and they're pouring through video, and they're going through all kinds of numbers. Okay, how do we fix this? Let's fix this. And they can't do it.
Well, and if you think Daryl's cheery to be around as a player, imagine walking in that office if you're Kirk Muller running the league's 23rd best power play or something.
Because you talk about teams that kind of rally behind, galvanize and come together when there's a coach like that. I would think the coaching staff is probably the same way. It's like, okay, our boss, the guy is mad. Let's us, the assistants, let's come together and figure this out. And I feel for those guys. I wonder for guys like Huska and Cale McLean, and because those guys work their bag off.
Well, and he's not known as a collaborator. He's more of known as a guy that works in a silo.
But and you know what it'll be? It's when the success is there, you know who gets it, and when things aren't working right, well, what are we doing?
And to be fair, like if the power play's not looking right, does Daryl just say, screw it, I'm doing this? Like, thanks for your work, but I'm doing this. And if you really want Vladar to start in December, but Daryl says, no, we got to play the long game. I need Markstrom in. Like, I just see him overruling guys. I don't see him as like, hey, bring me your ideas. Let's, I like a little discourse back and forth. Let's hear new ideas. No, it's Daryl's way or the highway. Like, sorry.
And I've said it before. I'll say it again. It's taken, whether you like it or not, it has served him well. He has been his own guy. He's been a collaborator of one, and it's brought him to top 5, top 10 in games coached and wins and all of that, and a couple of cups. He is one of the most successful head coaches in NHL coaching history. And at this point in his career and his life, I get it. I understand why he would maybe not be so receptive on some guys who are half his age with less than half his experience coming in and saying, here's what you need to do. Even though they may have a point and they could be right. Even parts of it could be right. I don't know. Now, I'm saying that maybe he is a better collaborator than we think. Maybe he is trying to involve the other guys. But history has shown us, and the stories we've heard and what we've been told in the past, is that's not the case. It wasn't when he was a GM, and it certainly wasn't when he's as a head coach.
Well, and we know the shelf life's a serious thing. So after they win their second cup in 2014, missed the playoffs, losing round 1, missed the playoffs, fired. Missed the playoffs, taking over for Jeff Ward. Don't really hang that on him. That was comes in mid-season. Had a lot of work to do. Losing round 2, and they're going to miss playoffs. So he's talking about 1 series victory in his last 6 seasons, 5 if you wash out his mid-season arrival here. Like, I'm not saying it's dated and he can't win, but I think you are allowed to have those doubts at this point, given how the last half decade of head coach Daryl's gone.